Do you suffer with UBS? Well, then you came to the right place. All right, so what even is UBS? It's uneven butt syndrome. And let's get real, you might not even realize that you have it. The one glute might actually be bigger or stronger than that other side. But hey, this is important to know because we wanna make sure we have that symmetry on both sides to help prevent injuries and keep our body nice and flexible and strong at the same time. So why might you even have UBS? Well, it could be from a lot of different factors. Probably one of the biggest ones is actually lack of activity. So often we spend a lot of time sitting at our desk, sitting in our cars, sitting watching TV, and we're not moving. And it's super important that we're getting movement in throughout our day if we want to help even out those glutes. Now, what else might be causing it? Because it's not just inactivity, there's a lot of things going on. One might be just simply how you're standing and how you're moving about your day. I know me, when I tend to stand, I'll just kind of, lean on one leg. And I always tend to stand over to this right side more than I will tend to stand to this left side. So something as small as that, you might not realize, you're actually engaging through this leg a lot more than this leg. This leg's kind of just hanging out over here, not really doing anything. So you might be standing one way or the other, but you might also be sitting one way or the other. I tend to do this. I cross this way. I lean to this side. So it's going to create an imbalance in those glutes. What else might be going on? It could even just be past injuries. Maybe you hurt your leg, you hurt your glutes. You did something where you tend to compensate and use one side more than the other. So how would you even know that one glute is stronger than the other or uneven compared to the other side? Well, what you can do is single leg exercises for your glutes so that you can tell. And you're gonna notice right away because you're gonna notice, whoa, one side probably feels a lot harder than the other side. So I'm gonna show you a move that you can do to test it out and actually see, hey, is it uneven? So let's take it down to the floor. We're gonna do a glute bridge, but we're gonna do it with a single leg. And this way we can work one side at a time and you can feel the difference from one side to the other. So I just want you to really notice, how does it feel? Does one side feel tighter? Does one side feel weaker? Is it harder on one side than the other? So those are the things that you wanna pay attention to, and that's gonna tell you where you're at with this. So we're gonna go ahead and just lay right down on the floor. What I want you to do is take one leg and you can just cross it over that knee, or if it feels more comfortable, you can hold it up in the air. The key is just getting this leg out of the way. From there, what we're gonna do is just squeeze up into a bridge and back down. So just do a couple reps, maybe about 5 reps or so here to really see how that feels, okay? So then you can compare and then take it to the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and just do one more. So it's about 4 on that side, right? And then I'm gonna take it here, same thing, okay? So cross that foot over, lift up. Now I definitely notice a little bit more tightness on this side compared to the other side. And I always have a lot of stuff going on with my right side. My hip sometimes is achy, my low back is sometimes achy. So there's clearly some unevenness going on this side of my body. So it's no wonder it feels different when I do it on this side, all right? So do a couple reps each side, see what you notice and see if you can tell a difference. Most people will actually be able to see a huge difference. So hey, I'm gonna show you a few things that will help to even out, and if you want more, make sure to scroll down and check out that pinned comment down below and check out the Unlock Your Glutes program. All right, what can we do? So there's a few things you can do. One is stretches, and 2 is strengthening. So one of the things with strengthening is do what we just did. Do single side exercises so you can help to balance out from one side to the other. So that glute bridge I just showed you is a great way to test out where you're at, but it's also a really great way to actually start to strengthen the sides separately. So a lot of times we're doing exercises, maybe like a glute bridge, where we're doing it with both feet on the floor. And while that's great, okay, it's not gonna allow us to work one side at a time to help even that out. So that's why I like taking it to that one side at a time. And you could even do an extra set on that side that you notice feels really extra weak, and do just an extra set on that one side to help even it out over time. Now another thing that might be happening is you're tight. You're tighter on one side than the other. And again, this can happen from injury and from sitting and all those things going on. So we also want to stretch. So it's really important that on top of strengthening exercises, we're also doing flexibility exercises to help even everything out. So one of my favorite ones is just called a figure 4 stretch, where we're gonna lay down in that same kind of position here we were for the glute bridge. And then we're even gonna take that foot up on that knee. But what I want you to do is pull it back in towards you, just like that. And now you're gonna start to feel a nice stretch here on the glutes. And same thing here, you may notice as you do this that one side you can pull in a little tighter than the other side. And hey, that's how you can start to tell that it's uneven, but we can work one side at a time to start to balance it out a bit more. So you just hold it there for maybe about 30 seconds or so. And then of course, even out, take it to the other side. See if you notice a difference. One side feels a little more tighter, a little achier than the other side. And so you could just hold it there for about 30 seconds. I would repeat and at least do it one more time through, right? So we can switch again. And this is great to do at the end of your workout, or hey, do it when you're watching TV or something else. So it's not taking extra time out of your day. Doing this stuff to help balance out doesn't always have to be an extra event. Do it when you are doing something else so that you can save yourself some time. All right, so those are a few exercises that you can do at home. Now, of course, this is just brushing the surface. So if you want to get more out of your glute exercises to help balance and even them out, make sure to scroll down, check out that pinned comment down below to check out the Unlock Your Glutes program. Oh my gosh, it's amazing, and your butt is gonna be looking and feeling amazing. So check it out. And of course, Coach Becky here, thanks so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.